All new tonight at 10, police arrested a man after discovering he was having a relationship with a teenage boy. Metro Police arrested 40-year-old Sean Medley at his apartment today, where they also found the 16-year-old boy as well. They say inappropriate photos of that teen were uploaded to Medley's Google account, which he also shared with another man who reported this to police. Now, detectives talked to that teen's mom, who confirmed those two met on a dating app and had been seeing each other for the last 6 months. Still unclear tonight why she wasn't the one who called police. Medley was taken to jail on a $60,000 bond.